All right, I'm just waiting for my dogs to be ready to come inside because they're running around like maniacs. It's actually a little bit warmer today, so I don't blame them for wanting to be outside. All right, yesterday I ended up going to see a movie with my mom and my kids and my brother and his wife, and we saw Moana 2. And yeah, it got me on my feels a few times, but it was a very big message of the ancestors and how the ancestors are behind us in everything that we do. They're around us in everything. They're in the water, they're in the elements, they're in everything, right? They're within us. And there was just this big lesson of, or like even in the movie, and I'm sorry, I don't want to spoil it, but like when you're on this path, you're following your path, the baton has been passed on to you. The torch has been passed to you. 111 on the clock. So as that torch, you're that person in your family that has been given this task, given this mission to be able to carry on, to be able to go further than your ancestors that have passed. So, you know, in that process of going even further than the people before us, you're having to let go, you're having to die many deaths. And you get to this point where you just really do surrender to spirit. You surrender because you know that this is your mission. And if you don't make it out, you know that you've given all that you got, right? Like, you know that you put your heart, your soul, everything into being the best version of self, carrying on, and passing the torch and doing things that your ancestors weren't able to do. But you're not doing it alone. They are watching you. They're encouraging you. They're with you. They're guiding you. They're that guiding light for you. Even when, again, you may not have very many people around you to carry out this mission. Maybe you had, part of your journey is going to be a solo mission. And then you're like, it's interesting because the first movie, she was by herself to find Maui. And the second time, she had a crew of people. So it's like you had to do one leg of your journey by yourself potentially. And now you're coming to another leg of your journey where you're going to have others that are coming in to help you to achieve these great things together, because we're working as a community. We're moving into this place. And I just keep hearing this. Every time I see the words Age of Aquarius, I keep getting the song. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, age of Aquarius. So the first card I pulled is Ace of Cups. It's time for like a beautiful, like, Spirit is offering you so much love at this time. And we've got the Tower on the bottom. So there may be the Tower and Faith and Chariot. Whoa. So like something is coming in to shake up your world, shake up your life, to change the trajectory. And I've channeled this before. Like, there is something coming in that is going to help redirect you into, I just get the image of like your boat being steered, but it's like your ancestors in the water. The water is assisting you in guiding you and directing you to this new journey, this new destination. And you're leading by faith, not by sight. And you, like, Spirit is recognizing that you have been doing the impossible. 422 on the clock. 22 might be important, 44 might be important. I've got, so it's 7:44 as I'm recording this, 77% on my phone. So 777-444. But yeah, you're leading by faith. And again, sometimes it seems like an impossible journey, 444 on the clock, but you are doing it. And yeah, the Chariot, you're moving forward. You're being guided forward. And you see, we've got this light. You're being guided forward. One sec. All right. While I was taking my dogs in, I got this other message. So as I was watching, like after we watched the movie, that's when my back started to act up. And I got the message as I'm coming out of here, or coming out of my house, was that the pain, it's like the collective pain that your ancestors have been feeling, the struggle, it was like an accumulation of the past pain. It's like you're feeling it one last time before it is completely removed, because you have made it to where your ancestors wanted to go or strive to go, is where you have already gone. You have reached your destination. You're on your way back home. Oh, you're coming back home. You're coming back home to coming back home to yourself, coming back home to your family, whether it's your soul family. Maybe this journey is bringing you new connections, allowing you to connect to other people in a way that maybe your ancestors weren't able to. All right. Any other messages? Because this is interesting. 5 of Cups. I'm just getting like dissatisfaction. There's just this constant focus on what else was broken or what was broken instead of what was still intact. A lot of grieving has been done. We got the Knight of Coins as well as the 10 of Wands. So really, like, again, just being overburdened by so much. But there's something that Spirit wants to bring in for you. And we've got 2 horses. So horses may be playing a very important role, actually. And we've got 2 horses in this image as well. Spirit's really moving you forward, and it's not by yourself. And remember how I was saying, you may have had one leg of your journey where you were by yourself, and now you are going to be in a place, or you are in a place where you can bring in support, help. You're sitting on your horse, victorious. It's time for you to be celebrated. It's time for you to be honored because of what you have gone through, what you have done for your lineage and for yourself. 6 of Cups. For the past work that you've done, for the things that you had put into motion since childhood. You're honoring yourself, and you're coming back to the truest, most authentic version of self, which was in your childhood before you, again, had to be conditioned or were conditioned to believe you were something that you're not. It's the end of a cycle. It's the end of an era. You've gained a lot of strength and wisdom along the way. The Lyrans might be important because Lyrans have been coming up actually a lot for me, as well as lions. We got lions and cats in general. All right. Any last messages? But your ancestors are very proud of you for everything that you have done, and they are so honored that they have been able to work alongside you at this time. Oh my God, we got the Nine of Cups as well. Oh my God, wish I'm filming.